Can you order a pizza on your Nintendo Switch? A while back, I saw so many people order pizzas using their Wiis, using the classic food channel. So with the disappearance of the food channel, is it actually possible to order anything on the Switch? First, why was it even a trend to order pizza on the Wii? And how was it possible? It all started with the Damae channel, also known as the food delivery channel, on Wii exclusively in Japan, which launched on May 26, 2009. This would allow users to open the app and get food delivered directly to their homes. Let's remember, smartphones weren't as mainstream back then. When a user boots up this application, they could select a variety of different types of food, including pizza, sushi, desserts, and so on. Apparently, if you didn't know what you wanted, there was a roulette button, which would randomly select what food you would be receiving. I feel like that could go horribly wrong incredibly fast. Let's hope you didn't live close to an Arby's. There's no knowing how much of a success this actually was, as I can't find that much information on it, but it's a unique concept when you think about it. And the idea of ordering food online has grown and become even more relevant to this day. Unfortunately, this service was eventually shut down in 2017, because everyone was playing on their Switches, and because, smartphones exist. But using mods, you're able to install an active version of this software that actually works here in North America. I highly recommend you go watch some of these videos to get a full scope on how it's done. But after this video, let me briefly explain it. Pretty much, you need to first mod your Wii, accept a bunch of terms of service and stuff, activate it somehow through Discord, and then boom, you can order Domino's. And for some reason, they've only added Domino's to the North American food channel. And going through all these ordering steps, you can technically order pizza using your Wii. And you'd have to pay in person because you wouldn't be able to enter your credit card information on the Wii itself. Or use Wii points. But it all leads back to this, the Switch. How can we use the food channel on this puppy? You might think it's as easy as going onto a website and buying the pizza, right? Well, we've run into our first roadblock. Unlike the Wii U, the 3DS, and even the DSi, the Switch doesn't have its own web browser. So, in theory, if we can access a browser on this, we should be able to just go on the Domino's website and order a pizza from there. And I'm sure you could easily do this on a modded Switch, but we're not going to be going that route. We're vanilla. But first, let's check the eShop and make sure I'm not missing anything. After looking up order food and just food, the only thing I can really find is cooking tycoons and simulators, even though I already have plenty. So no, there's currently no app that allows you to access the internet or order food in any way through the Switch. So by doing some research, it apparently is possible to access a browser without modding your Switch, which is good because I have an OLED and I'm pretty sure that's impossible. So the process is surprisingly simple. You can open the settings app and make your way to the internet tab and click internet settings. From here, click the internet connection you want to use. After that, you can select the change settings button. From there, you can smack the DNS settings and change it to manual from automatic. Select primary DNS and remove all the zeros and type in these numbers. I don't know how this works, but it works. Then click save. And from there, it'll test out your internet and registration is required. It'll then take you to the SwitchBrew DNS homepage. And from here, we can select continue to Chrome. And boom, we have free access to the browser. Right away, I went to the Domino's website, as this is where it's most common to get pizza from and where the people who did it on Wii's got it from. The page loading was extremely slow, but I eventually got on the main page. So let's click delivery. For some reason, when I click delivery, it's saying that the page is already loaded up, but it's not showing anything. Even after waiting 10 minutes, it failed to appear. So maybe we'll have to get to a different page that can let us actually order this pizza, because for some reason this delivery button isn't working. Any menu I clicked would fail to load. It just wasn't working, and I couldn't find out why. I then determined it must just be Domino's Pizza. So let's try another pizza place, like Little Caesars. And the Little Caesars website just straight up didn't load at all. So retrying Domino's, the main page decided to ultimately die too and wouldn't even load. Maybe it was my internet connection. So I linked my phone's hotspot to the Switch and did the previous DNS alterations, and we're in. And we have limited time. Domino's, once again, didn't work. So let's try Pizza Hut. This one was weird because it wouldn't even let me click my address. For whatever reason, the carryout option is just straight up not working at all. So it looks like we gotta try somewhere else. Of course, next we gotta try Papa John's. Once I click the order button, it brings me to the page could not be displayed due to an error message. So we're back at the drawing board. How else can we order a pizza without using their website? Because for some reason, it doesn't allow me to order through normal means. So I figured, what's a non-pizza website where I can order food and still get it delivered to me? What if I used a website like DoorDash or Uber Eats? So I tried DoorDash, and it seemed like it was actually working. It let me sign in, and when it brought me to the menu, I got the white screen of disappointment. It seems that anytime I actually got into a website, the menu page just seems not to work. But by the time I wait for it to try and finish loading, the 20-minute limit disconnects me from the page. So let's try Uber Eats. All seems promising until I get to the menu page again. And because of the massive amount of restaurants in the area, there's so much food it can't load at all because the size of the page. It was too massive to even show up. Time and time again, this would happen, which made it clear this was also not going to work. So next, skip the dishes. Very similar to DoorDash and Uber Eats. After logging in, we get stuck with the sorry to leave us hungry message. So it looks like because of the complexity of most of the bigger pizza chains, it might just be easier for me to hit up somewhere local. So I found a small local pizzeria Pizzeria and tried to order online from there. Going through the menus wasn't the easiest, but I made it work. So I built my pizza, which is just your standard pepperoni, and made it extra large. But we need to do it fast before the time is up and resets the page. And confirm. Okay, come on, please, come on, come on. Yes! Order confirmed. And now we just have to wait for the pizza to be delivered. Wait. What's that noise? Sleigh bells? I guess the driver's here. I'll check the cameras. All right, let's go get it.
One large pizza.
I ordered an extra large. So that's it. It is possible to order pizza on the Switch. It might just take some digging to find a local pizzeria that your Switch can actually handle. These big pizza chains have really in-depth websites that the Switch just simply can't process. So if you're gonna do this, I recommend checking somewhere local or a small business. And theoretically, this could work for more than just pizza. So if you enjoyed this video, consider becoming a channel member to see some exclusive and extra content, or to see these videos a little early. Please consider liking and subscribing. I hope to see you in the next one. See you later.